Hello, everyone. This week's presentation will regard ethical analysis. My name is Rafael Ralph Duarte, of course, MPA 580 with Dr. Teleria. So let's begin. This week's assignment, we are asked to look at an ethical dilemma. I will be looking at this dilemma from the lens of me being a supervisor for the county of Riverside, and the dilemma is this: I have an employee who has been selling sensitive information to an outside agency. So this individual has been selling names and social security numbers, and in return, this person is receiving money for that information. So this is an obvious violation of the code of conduct policy from the county of Riverside. So it is my responsibility to notify my superiors or elevate the situation to my assistant director and director, and then so they can proceed on handling the situation through human resources. So the analysis is obviously my duty, right? Which I was explaining a little bit on the previous slide. So the County of Riverside has this policy. It's called the Ethical Code of Conduct C35. And this is to eliminate any fraud, waste, and abuse from county employees. And this is all derived from the Citizens Complaint Act of 1997. So in this situation, the employee that's selling sensitive information to this outside agency is in direct violation of this, right? So it's the responsibility of me, the supervisor, in which I would be utilizing the ethics problem solving model. And that is to look at this situation and consider where I fall within this problem. And then what my obligations are as a supervisor uh, to address it. And as I mentioned before, that would be to elevate the situation directly to my superiors so they can begin this disciplinary process for this individual for violating C35's code of conduct policy. So when I think of these theories that we've been discussing since week 1 and 2, um, it's I I think of Aristotle's Virtues of Ethics, right, which tells us that every individual should be striving to to meet this character designation that he says in which we should all follow, right? So as county employees, we are expected to act ethically. We are expected to be positive citizens and to conduct ourselves as per the code of ethics policy. So this individual that's in violation because they are selling information to this outside agency is obviously not following or is not of moral character, right? Because they're in direct violation of that. So rather than taking a utilitarian approach, which would be to benefit the masses rather than the few, this person is taking um, an opposite approach to that, and that is that they're benefiting themselves as a result of taking funds for this information, and they are directly violating the code of conduct policy, right? So the way I see this is every county employee goes into employment, and they're expected to follow these set of rules, right? Almost like contractarianism, and we have to abide by these rules in order for the to gain and to uphold the public's trust. And any disruption of the public's trust would force the public to question the position and the integrity of the government, and this could be catastrophic moving forward. So these issues must be addressed swiftly, and they must be addressed swiftly through the methods are already in place of the disciplinary process. So I want to thank you all for listening to my presentation, and look forward to reading some of your feedback. Thank you.